Hello traders, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. I am with you for the next 45 minutes or an hour. Well, it depends how many questions you've got, guys, all right? So, yeah, get all of your questions to me. I'm just bringing up the live chat to see who we've got in today. So, yeah, let's take a look. 1 second. Forex with Brucey. Hey, Tom. I love the title, Forex with Brucey. All right, guys. So yeah, I've got the live chat up. I'm ready to rock and roll. Yeah. So like I say, guys, I'm with you for the next 45 minutes or an hour. We can go through any trades you're looking at. We can go through some techniques if you want to talk about them, some strategy, some risk management, money management. What else? Psychology. Anything you like, guys, to do with trading. I am all yours for the next 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to show you a few things that I'm looking at. We potentially got a couple of trades lining up as we speak, which I will show you very shortly. So we'll take a look at them. There's no news today, guys. So there's no big news that we need to keep an eye on. It will just be us talking trading. All right, so yeah, let's see who we got in. Lou Man, hi from Qatar. Hello, Lou Man. Did you go to the World Cup being in Qatar? I assume you did. Hamid, hi, mate. Karim, hey, how are you? Greg, how are you? Good day, mate. That's my Australian accent. 2 pictures of me today, yeah. Spoiling me. Colin, happy days, mate. How are you? And Yatin, hi, Tom. Hi, everyone. Joseph. How are we, people? Good to see you all. So yeah, so like I say, guys, get all of your questions ready. Yeah, so anything you want to know, don't be shy. Ask your questions. I'll try to get through as many as I can. I will prioritize you Simply Forex members. All right, so if you want to become a Simply Forex member, you can. All right, the information is in the video description. All right. And also bear with me, guys. I've just come back from the dentist and I feel like I'm talking slightly funny. Yeah, it's all the drugs and stuff they gave me. Yatin, I took the US dollar yen buy. Has it triggered as per your strategy? Not as per my strategy, Yatin, but we will take a look at that. But if it's part of your strategy, then good. I took euro yen as well. Okay, so let's have a look at that one, guys. So, okay, US dollar, Japanese yen. All right, so let's go straight in, guys. Let's not mess around. So a couple of you were looking at my trade idea from this morning, yeah? US dollar, Japanese yen. Hi, Kara. Hi, Hamid. Yes, Hamid, that did happen. Yeah, I predicted the trades, but then they'd already happened by the time most of us woke up. Let's take a look at US dollar yen, guys, because it was a swing trade idea. Yeah, because if we look at the weekly chart, I just love this level. Yeah, I love this level through here. This is a thing of beauty. All right. And as you can see, it's become a really important level for US dollar, Japanese yen. And please bear in mind, this is the weekly chart, guys. All right. So this is where we are at currently. And potentially, you know, we could come back up to these highs here or even back up to these weekly highs over here. Okay. So that's what we're seeing in terms of weekly structure. Yeah, and if we're taking trades from the weekly chart, guys, you know, they're gonna be long-term trades. Yeah, it's not intraday how I normally trade. This will be a hold it and, you know, keep an eye on it from time to time. And then if we drop down to the day chart, guys, we had this, you know, really nice bullish candle that happened at that level. Okay, so yeah, so we had this nice candle that happened at that grey zone, which is a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. But for me, guys, it hasn't triggered my strategy as yet. And let me explain what my strategy is, guys. Yeah, it's very simple. Okay, it's all about structure. Okay, so yeah, once price gets to a level like this, all right, we know it's an important daily and even weekly level. And then firstly, I'm looking for, you know, the catalyst, which is this day candle. All right, this tells me buyers are back into this market. All right, and then secondly, guys, I just drop down to the lower time frames to look for a break up in this case. Okay, so as you can see, guys, on the H4 chart, yeah, you don't need to be Warren Buffett. This is still in a downtrend as we speak. Okay, it is, yeah. We're getting, you know, lower lows, and these highs haven't broke through here. All right, so we are with H4 structure, okay, in terms of it's in a downtrend. All right, and I also keep an eye on the moving average 20, guys. So this moving average 20 price is yet to break the moving average 20. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Yeah, I'm looking for structure to break. So maybe it's something like this. But as soon as it breaks these last highs in here, we have had a structure change. It goes from a downtrend to an uptrend. Okay, especially if the candle's like this. Yeah, we start seeing higher lows and then we get higher highs. And at that point where structure changes, guys, and when it's newly changed, yeah, the structure has newly changed, I'm all over it. Yeah, I'm all over this like a cheap suit. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So answer to your question, Yatin, no, I haven't had a setup yet. And this is what I'm waiting for. We get a break, maybe we get a bit of a retest, yeah, and then we can start looking to buy US dollar yen. So that's on the H4 chart. We can be more aggressive. We can wait for a H1 structure break. All right, so if we look at H1 now, yeah, we could be more aggressive with this trade. But this H1 structure is breaking down. Yeah, it's broken these lows here. Yeah, potentially it could come down to these lows. Yeah, but you know, I don't want to see that. If I want to buy this pair, I want to be at least with H1 structure. Okay, and I'm not. I'm not with H4 structure, and I'm not with H1 structure, guys. All right. So if I'm not with either of those structures, my inclination is to stay away until I get my setup. So what would I want to see? Potentially, you know, potentially price could do this. Okay, and then once it comes back to these lows, and then bang, yeah, we get a break of structure here. You know, we could be more aggressive down here and take a H1 structure break. Another thing I look for, guys, in terms of my structure is if I'm looking for buys, I want to be above the moving average 20 on the H1. Yeah, most of the time, yeah, if I enter a trade long, I will be above the moving average 20 on the hourly chart. Or if I'm shorting, I would be below the moving average 20. I mean, this to me looks like potentially a good, you know, breakdown in structure. Yeah, I'm not interested in buying this yet. When it breaks this, guys, you can see my alarm is in here. When my alarm goes off, I leap into action like Bruce Lee. Yeah, when that alarm goes off. Yeah, and then I'm looking to enter. All right, so that's US dollar yen. I'll be keeping an eye on that over the, you know, it might not be a setup today, might not be a setup tomorrow, might be a setup Wednesday. Yeah, but I'll be keeping an eye on that, guys. Okay, who else we got in? Pooh Poppy, where the hell have you been? Yeah, we have missed you. Yeah, welcome back. You've been to the gym today? I hope so. So that's US dollar yen, guys. Anyone else got any pairs that they would like to look at, or any questions in general? Then, please get them over to me, guys. And, if you're new to the channel, yeah, and this is your first time listening in, then please subscribe to the channel right now. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. Smash that notification button. And if everyone listening to the channel right now, if you could please just smash the like button. Takes 2 seconds while I have a drink of vodka. Okay. So guys, yeah. Okay, Kushwa wants to look at, okay, Hamid wants to look at euro yen, Lou, oil. Okay, all right, let's take a look at these guys. We're going to look at them. Before I do, let me just show you a couple of things I'm looking at right now. Okay, so Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, potentially, I'm looking. So this was in this morning's analysis vid, guys. Yeah, and I'm looking to short Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, and you can see on this H1 chart, even the H4 chart, this level here is a good level. Okay, so price could react here, yeah, and we look for shorts. It could come up to this channel here. Yeah, it might want to come up a little bit further before it comes down. Okay, truth of the matter is we don't know, but these are areas where we could short. And if we drop down to the H1 chart now, guys, we have had this candle. So when price gets to my gray zones, I'm looking for a bearish reaction. But this candle just isn't bearish enough for me. Yeah, it does have a nice wick. It's got a small green body, but that is just not bearish enough for me, guys. All right. So I'm going to trade Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar pretty much on the next bearish H1 candle I see. Could be here and I short, or could be, let's actually draw this in again, guys, so you can see. All right. Let's extend this a little bit. Okay. Or, it could be here, guys. All right. So, yeah, I'm basically looking for the next bearish H1 candle in this vicinity. Okay. If I get one, I will be shorting Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, and I'll put this in the VIP Discord channel, guys. And if you would like to join the VIP Discord channel, guys, the link is in the video description. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. I am interested also in Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. All right. There's like a level through here. So if we start with the day chart, guys, price has come up and hit an area of resistance. Okay. So yeah, it's hit an important area of resistance. Arguably, this is now in an uptrend. Okay, not arguably, it is in an uptrend, but it's at such a nice level, yeah, that we could potentially look for shorts. Okay, if we look at the weekly chart, guys, we're still in a downtrend. This hasn't changed. Okay, so we're still in a downtrend currently, potentially in a little bit of a range. So I'm liking the look of taking it back down to here. All right. And if we look at the H1 now, so this is the weekly chart. The daily chart, we're getting a bit of a reaction at an area of resistance. And then finally, guys, like I say, like I explained my strategy to you, I'm waiting for a breakdown of structure here. Okay, hence I have another alarm in here. Okay, so once we get a break of these lows, if we get a break of these lows, a candle looks something like this. I think we could start selling this here, put our stop above here, and look to take price lower. Okay, so I'm interested in Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar shorts, and I am also interested in euro pound. Again, if we look at the day chart, yeah, we are at this important area for euro pound. Yeah, because why is it an important area? Because this is the last highs for this pair. Yeah, potentially we could come down like this. All right. But it's all about this high. All right. So if this daily candle finishes like this, you know, I expect price to come back up to here. Okay. But if we get a candle that has something like a bit of a wick, yeah, closes back into this high, then this high here hasn't been broken. Okay. And we can look to take this trade lower. All right. So that's what I'm looking at. It's at an interesting level right now. If we drop down to the H1, guys, yeah, it hasn't, you know, it has broke it. You know, this candle did break it, but, you know, it hasn't exactly, you know, had momentum, has it? So this is what we call, you know, a fake out, really. There's no momentum behind this euro pound long. All right. So what I want to see again, guys, is a breakdown in structure. If we start getting, if it doesn't make higher highs, yeah, and it starts breaking this level here, yeah, say perhaps something like this, and then bang, it breaks. You can see again, I have my alarm in. This is how I trade, guys. I don't want to be staring at the screen all day. I set my alarms up for trades I like the look of. Yeah, and then I walk away, you know, pick my nose, do other things. I don't pick my nose, but you get the idea. Yeah, I can focus on other things, my YouTube channel, etc. All right, so yeah, euro pound. If we get a bit of a breakdown in structure here, I think we've got a potential short as well on euro pound. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at, guys. Let's take a look at what you are looking at. Online gamer, hi. I assume you game online. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes here. You can't pull the wool over these eyes. All right, Hamid, let's take a look at euro yen. Yeah, I'm really caught in a don't know what to do with euro yen, and let me explain. So at the start of the day, guys, yeah, this was an idea to buy this pair. Okay, price had come up, it's retracing, we're getting nice value down here in order to potentially take price higher. Yeah, and on the day chart, we've had 2 days of bullish candles. Yeah, buyers are in control of this market. I don't like the fact that we're hitting the moving average 20, but I was still willing to look for longs up to this level here, or even this level. Now, if we drop down to the H4, yeah, if this structure holds, we could be okay. So we've got another 40 minutes before this H4 candle finishes. Excuse me. And if we look at the H4, yeah, this is really the last low. Okay. So if this candle, which is reacting at this level here, if that closes back into these lows, yeah, I think we can start, you know, still looking for buys on euro yen. Okay, so H4 is quite clear in terms of, you know, as long as it holds on to this low. Whereas H1 has broken down. Yeah, you know, I keep talking about structure and trend. And I like, not all the time, yeah, I like to be with at least H4 structure or at least H1 structure, if not H4 structure. And this H1, guys, yeah, this is breaking down. Look, didn't make higher highs, and then bang. Yeah, once it breaks these lows, yeah, we potentially are in a downtrend. Okay, so that's why I've stayed away from euro yen. I'm getting mixed messages. H1 is breaking down, and H4 is still, so far in an uptrend. So when I get this conflicting information, it's difficult for me to enter a trade, guys. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with euro yen at the moment. Yeah, if this H4, if we go back to the H4, if this does stay like this, then potentially we have a trade because it's reacted at this level. But I'll see. I'll see in 40 minutes time how I feel about this trade. Because like I say, mixed messages with euro yen, Hamid. So tricky one for me. Let's see how this H4 candle finishes. Right, what else are we looking at? So Poo Poppy, I took a bit of a break. I trade that well when I'm not putting in enough effort. Your chat with your top trader helped me realize this. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, because trading is a crazy thing. It's not, it's almost less is more. Yeah, so it's not about the amount of trades you do. It's the amount of quality trades you do. All right. So, all you realistically need is one good setup a week. Yeah. That's successful. Let's say that's a 2% win. Yeah. That means you get 8% a month. That will make you one of the top traders around. Yeah. That's all you need. One good trade. Yeah, so think of it like that, guys. Think of yourselves as a sniper rifle, not a machine gun. Yeah, you don't want to take as it's not a numbers game. It's not like if you take enough trades, some will work. It's not a case of that. It's a case of taking quality trades as and when they happen. Yeah, and that could be one a week, two a day. Yeah, it's irrelevant. Yeah, it's just focusing on those very good setups. That's what trading is all about. Yeah, focusing on the very good setups. Don't trade the half-assed ones, basically. All right. So yeah, this is what we're seeing, guys. Yeah, with trading, trade the best ones. Okay. And wait patiently. Yeah, sit on your hands. Yeah, that is one of the hardest skills for any trader. Just sit on your hands and patiently wait. Yeah, because every other job in the world tells you, the more you do, the more productive you are, the more results you will have. But trading is the opposite. Yeah, it's not. It's a case of sitting back, doing very little, waiting for a good setup, and then trading. Yeah, it's about quality, not quantity. So Poo Poppy, this is what you are doing. This is wonderful. Right, Kushwa, Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. Let's take a look at this, my friend. So let's do a bit of a top-down approach here. All right. Okay, so as you can see, guys, on the weekly chart, yeah, this is in an uptrend. Yeah, this is going to surprise you, but this is in an uptrend. Yeah, because price came down. Yeah, we were getting, lower highs from up here, lower lows. Yeah, this was in a downtrend, and then as soon as we broke this high here, we were in an uptrend. And price has retraced all the way back to this last low, and it still hasn't broken this last low. So for me right now on the weekly chart, that is an uptrend, and this is potentially a very good area for buying. Okay, so that's what the weekly chart is telling me, and I suggest you do the same, guys. Look at all the different time frames, get as much info as you can to make an informed decision. Okay, so look at the weekly, look at the daily, look at the H4, look at the H1, get as much information as you can to make the best decision you can. So this is what the weekly chart is telling me. All right. And now if we drop down to the day chart, I mean, it's clearly in a downtrend. All right. You know, you don't have to be Warren Buffett. That is in a downtrend. All right. If it starts breaking these lows, yeah, let's say we get a daily candle that looks like this, then okay, that is a continuation of the downtrend. Yeah, we're getting new lower lows. Okay, then we can start shorting this, guys. But today, it's not a trade for me. Yeah. You know, I cannot short into this support. Yeah, this support here, I cannot sell into that. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So, like I say, if we get a break of these lows, yeah, something like this, we can keep shorting this pair. But if this low still holds and it doesn't break it, you know, potentially, you know, we might start to see, you know, a push to the upside and a break of structure to the upside on the day chart. So a tricky one to trade today. I wouldn't short it, that's for sure, Kushwa. So I wouldn't be looking for shorts because I'm not going to short into here. You know, so let's look at the H4. Let's try and get some more info. Let's just drag this across. Okay, so it is just about holding on to these lows, just by the skin of its teeth. Yeah. So if I wouldn't trade this today. Let me get that clear. But if I had to trade this today, if we got a bullish H4 candle here, you know, potentially we could look for a bit of room up to here. Would be an intraday trade. All right. But yeah, I would stay away from this pair. Yeah, unless we get a break of these lows, we can start shorting it. If we start getting a rebound, we can start buying it. But my inclination would be to buy it. Okay. So that's Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. Lou Man, we will look at oil very shortly. Kai wants to look at euro US dollar. Hello, Kai. How are you? Zounder Kai, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. We just looked at that. That's potentially a trade very shortly. Coprod, good to see you again. How are you doing, mate? Are we still looking at oil? We're going to look at oil right now. Before I look at oil, guys, if I could ask anyone who's new to the channel, if you could please subscribe to the channel right now. Also, guys, if I could ask everyone to please smash the like button if you're enjoying my analysis. Yeah, so smash the like button. I'm going to have a quick drink. Yeah, and then finally, guys, let me just tell you a few cool things our channel does. So first of all, we have got a free Discord channel. It is free. Okay, so come join it. We've got traders on there sharing knowledge, sharing trade ideas. We've got a room dedicated to indicators, trading psychology, you know, loads of cool stuff on there. We've got some useful links. So come join the free Discord, guys. The link is in the video description. We also have VIP Discord, guys. You do have to pay for VIP Discord, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. So you can ask me questions about anything to do with trading during the day. Secondly, I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. You also have 2 other expert traders sharing their trade ideas. You get exclusive content every week. Yeah. And you also get access to a performance coach if you need it. So lots of cool things in the VIP Discord. Come join that. The link is in the video description. Next, guys, don't forget that I do a mentorship program. If you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the details of the mentorship program. Okay, the email is in the video description. And finally, guys, if you would like to become a Simply Forex member, okay, then you can do so. Yeah, so become a Simply Forex member. I think this is from as little as under $2 a month. Yeah, you get some cool perks as part of that as well. So come and join us and become a Simply Forex member as well. Okay, guys, there are all the things we do. Let's focus on oil now. Okay, so Lou, man. Okay, let's take a look at oil, and then we'll take a look at what you're seeing, Lou. So oil, that is a little bit of a crazy H4 candle. Okay, so there is this level here. Okay, so on the day chart, I really like this level. All right, so it's clearly broken. Yeah, this level here. This was a big level for oil. Yeah, it kept rebounding off this level. It's now broken this level. When it retraces, this can now become good support, yeah, for potential longs. We see this time and time again in the markets, guys. Yeah, what was once, you know, resistance over here, when it breaks, becomes support here. Okay, so I really like this level right now for gold. The only other thing is we've got this moving average 20. You know, price may want to make its way down to the moving average 20 before it comes higher. Okay, but we shall see. But buys, nothing but buys for me on oil. If we drop down to the H4 chart now, what are we seeing? I mean, we're seeing a little bit of a break in structure. Okay, so, you know, price come up and then it's breaking down. Yeah, and we're below the moving average 20. Okay, so, you know, I don't like the idea of buying this right now on the H4. Yeah, we're below the moving average 20. Structure is breaking down, although we are at a very nice level in here. Okay, let's drop down to the H1. Let's get a little bit more information. And again, I mean, what a freak little candle that is. Again, yeah, price is breaking down. Okay, structurally, this is in a downtrend on the H4, on the H1. And it doesn't matter how much I like this level. Yeah, I need to see a build up in structure. Okay, so what do I need to see? So this is in a downtrend. I need to see, again, perhaps price does this. Yeah, we start to make higher highs. Yeah, we're starting to make higher lows. And then for me, that is the time to buy oil. Okay, I will not just blindly enter at a support and resistance level. Yeah, you know, on the day chart, I need structure to tell me when it's ready. So for me, this market is not ready to buy. Yeah, would you buy that market? No, should be the answer. Yeah, that is very bearish. Everything about this is bearish. So we need to see buyers come into the market. And like I say, guys, maybe it happens like this and then bang. Yeah, we get some higher highs, higher lows, and we are off. So getting in at this price here, let's say we started buying here. Yeah, at this price, the market has told me that it is okay to start buying from that level because trend has changed on the H1. You know, structure has changed. So buyers are taking control. Okay, right now, buyers are nowhere to be seen. Okay, so this here is getting in at the right price. Yeah, not the early price. Okay, so, you know, if you got in here, guys, as opposed to here, okay, yeah, this is the early price. And the early price you can get stopped out of more frequently. Whereas this area here is the right price. Again, you can get stopped out. I get it. But the market has told me it's ready to go higher. Okay, so I want to buy oil, but price is not right at the moment. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. Yeah, so Coprod and Lou, yeah, I hope that helps you. Thanks, Tom. I placed a buy limit at $74. Okay, I mean, Lou, you have got in at a nice price there. Yeah, expecting to move up to 75.8. 75.8, okay. Yeah, all right. My target would be 75, probably 75 dead. Yeah, when I say my target, I would take some profit here. Yeah, I'd probably close 80% and then let the rest of the profit run. But that's a very nice price, Lou, to get in on. For me and my strategy, I'm not ready to buy this yet. Like I say, I want to see a build up in structure. So trade worked out perfect, but then there was a huge pullback. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. So you got filled, I assume. You got filled on this trade. Yeah, but yeah, what a crazy pullback. What a crazy candle. Yeah. Makes it difficult to trade oil all of a sudden. Okay, so Zounder hike, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. We might have a trade on this. Yeah. Okay, so we might have a trade here. If this next H1 candle is bearish, let's say we get a bearish candle like this, yeah, I would be selling Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, sell here. You've got a couple of decisions to make here, guys. Do you want to put your stop above here, which is quite a tight stop, or do you want to come above this range? So probably putting it above the range, guys, you know, would be safer and gives the trade a little bit more room. So Sounderbite, yeah, we're looking at Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar now. I will put this trade in the VIP Discord if I take it. It's very dependent on me seeing a bearish H1 candle. It might react here. It might want to come up to here before it comes down. Okay. But yeah, we're looking for shorts on that. Please explain the freaky candle on oil. So Yatin will look at Euro, US dollar. Yeah, I mean, there is no explanation for oil. There was no news on oil. Yeah, it could just be a technical level. Yeah, we go back to oil. You know, this gray zone for me was an interesting area of support and resistance. This area here. Okay, so, you know, price has reacted many times at this zone. So it could just be a technical level. Yeah, come up to this area of, it's in a downtrend. Yeah, came up to this level of resistance and come shooting back down. Could just be a technical play. There's nothing macroeconomic in the news. Yeah, unless some OPEC have said something on the wires or in the news. You know, so it could just be a technical level. All right. What else are we looking at? Okay, Euro US dollar, Yatin. Euro US dollar. Let's take a look. Guys, before we take a look at Euro US dollar, if I could ask everyone to smash that like button right now while I have a drink of vodka. Okay. So what are we looking at? I think I've just swallowed part of my tooth. I went to the dentist earlier. Okay. Right. So what are we looking at, guys? Euro US dollar. Okay. So you, Sounderbite Kite, took the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar on the shooting start. Okay. So Sounderkite has explained that he's took the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar short on this candle, which is a good. It's not bearish enough for me. Yeah. And I'm going to show you a little thing we can use for confluence here. So, you know, I still want to see a more bearish candle. That is quite bearish, but not bearish enough. Also, price might want to come up to here. So, Zaunderkeit, you know, your stop probably needs to be up here somewhere, okay, because of this downward channel. I'm going to trade the next bearish H1 on this Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, it might be here. It might be up here. All right, but that's what I'm going to do. Another piece of confluence you can use is this. If we drop down to the 15-minute chart, yeah, and you can see this is the last low. Yeah, there is clearly a level here on the M15 chart. I do this, guys, to add another piece of confluence sometimes. Okay, so on the M15 chart, we are in an uptrend, and we are still in an uptrend. Okay, until this level breaks. Okay, if I get a strong H1 candle that also breaks this M15 level, yeah, then okay, let's go for it. Okay, so, you know, we can use the M15 chart here as an extra piece of confluence. We will look at this and how it reacts here. Okay, because the M15, you have to bear in mind, there are millions of traders trading the M15 chart. And if they see this level, yeah, they're potentially buying this level. Yeah, there are. And you can see right now, look, we're getting some buyers at this level. We'll come back in 2 minutes to see what this candle does. But yeah, just a little, you know, technique you can use. Also wait for a M15 structure break. Yeah, yeah, try it. Right, Euro Aussie dollar yet in. Let's take a look. So what are we looking at? So on the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we are clearly in an uptrend. Okay, trying to find the next potential target. I mean, the price action isn't exactly crystal clear, but there is a level through here. I'm just showing you this, guys, as this could be a potential target. Okay, yeah. So this could potentially be a higher time frame target because what we're looking for is buys. Yeah, I would come up to this 1,300 level, potentially this 1,400 level. So weekly chart, it goes without saying, yeah, even if you've been trading for 30 seconds, yeah, that is in an uptrend. We have a very bullish candle. Yeah, we buy it. Yeah, that's, I swear I've swallowed some of my tooth. All right, so, you know, we would buy this. Yeah, everything is telling us to buy this. But, okay, there's a couple of buts. If we go to the day chart, is illuminated a bit better here. Yeah, now is not the time to buy Euro US dollar. Well, not for me and my strategy, because again, you know, we're clearly bang. We're clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, I mean, again, it goes without saying we are looking to buy Euro US dollar, but it's more a case of when and at what level. I do not want to buy Euro US dollar here. There's just no value. Yeah. If I start buying here, I mean, where would you recommend putting my stop? Yeah. Below here. Yeah. Below the moving average 20, below this area, below the last swing low. You know, you're going to have a crazy stop loss on this. Just looking at the day chart, I understand you can drop down and trade the smaller time frames. But I just want to show you this point. You know, there's no value here. Now, imagine this, yeah? Price retraces down to here, yeah? We know this is a nice level, yeah? We get a bullish, I don't know, a bullish candle that looks something like this. Bear with me, I'm drawing with a mouse pen, yeah? Like Picasso with a mouse pen. Looks like a jellyfish, but that is a bullish candle, all right? Now we can enter, yeah? You can enter here, put your stop here, and the trade makes sense, yeah? You can take some profit here, let some profit run. We can then manage our risk easier. We know, you know, it's reacted here, so we can put our stop loss here, you know? Whereas up here, I have no idea where to put my stop loss. Yeah, answers on a postcard, please. Yeah, no idea. All right. So what do we want to see? Like I say, this level for me would be a lovely level to look for buys. Okay. But let's look at the H4. Let's look at some more clues. So this is a clue that price is slowing down. All right. That here, yeah, we'll probably see it better on the H1 chart. But for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so 40 hours, that's 40 hours of nothing. Yeah. If this was trending hard, yeah, and buyers are all over this, this would be breaking out. This would be flying up, but it's not. Yeah. So something's happening, right? Yeah. Buyers are coming back in. Yeah. Or, you know, or buyers could still win this battle. Okay. But there is a battle in here. And I want to see a winner. Yeah. If price starts breaking down, then as I explained earlier, we've probably got a bit of room to the downside. Yeah. Although I won't take that trade because I want to be with day trend. Or price breaks out of this area of indecision. Yeah. And then that is a continuation of the day trend, of the H4 trend. All right. So let's see what happens here. If we drop down to the H1 chart, yeah, it's just, you can see it, this whole box here. Yeah. Yeah, it's clearly not making higher highs, is it? Yeah, it's stopped. It's stopped making higher highs, which leads me to believe, you know, we could potentially see a bit of a breakdown and a retrace. Okay, you could trade it once we break these lows in here. Yeah, once we break these lows, let's get rid of this. Yeah, once we start seeing a break in structure, you know, yeah, we could potentially short Euro US dollar. But please bear in mind that is against the day trend. All right. But, you know, if you think there's room for a retrace, then you could short it. So Euro US dollar, let it get out of, let me remove this. Let it get out of this funk. Yeah, that's a technical trading term, funk. Yeah, let it get out of this funk. Let it make a decision itself, then trade it. Right, what else are we looking at? So Yatin, did you struggle with moves going on without you, the FOMO effect in your early years of trading? Yes. Yeah. You know, I have done everything a trader shouldn't. Yeah. I'm quite transparent, open about that. It took me years. Yeah. You know, it's human psychology. The real battle's with yourself, you know. You know, what I, you know, there's a million strategies out there, yeah, that you can trade, but you won't trade them well unless you control yourself. And one of the biggest things is FOMO. And what FOMO means is that you will jump in on trades. It means you won't get a good price. You'll be like, oh, right, that's going up, jump in. And then your risk to reward shot, your risk management is shot. You know, it's just balls everything up. So FOMO for me, though, is one of the easiest ones to overcome. Yeah, because there's always a trade round the corner. Yeah, and I trade pretty much I take a daily, weekly view of the market, but I'm trading the H1 chart most of the time, if not the H4. And there's always a setup. Yeah, there's always a trade around the corner. Yeah, so I used to struggle with it, but just know that there will be a trade tomorrow for you to take. Yeah, FOMO becomes more difficult if you're trading the higher time frames, if you're trading the daily or the weekly. Because let's say you trade the daily or the weekly and you have on average two setups a week. Yeah, if you miss one of them, then FOMO's going to be real. It's going to be oh, I only get 2 trades a week, I've missed this one, because you have such limited setups. But if you're trading H4, H1, there's always a setup round the corner. Yeah, so don't worry about FOMO. The skill is finding the good setups and patiently waiting for them. If you miss it, don't worry, there will be another one. They're like buses. Yeah, there'll be another one round the corner. Okay, guys, so what else are we looking at? Let's take a quick look at Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. All right, we're getting a nice reaction here. We're getting a break of that M15 structure. I will put this trade shortly into the, oh no, depends actually. I need to, and that's another thing, guys. You must wait for the H1 candle to finish. Yeah, don't look at this candle right now and jump in on it and sell it. You could get a wick like this. Yeah, and you'll be like, I wish I didn't jump in on that trade. So wait for that H1 candle to finish. Again, if it finishes like this, this level's holding. All right, so I'm reluctant to trade it, but we'll see when this finishes. Let's take a quick look at euro pound. Okay, so this doesn't look like it's breaking down, guys. Yeah, I'm looking for potentially a breakdown of here, but this looks like it's breaking this high. Okay, so not interested. Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, we might have a trade here, guys. Yeah, if this candle finishes like this on Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, I'm going to wait for a little bit of a retrace into here, enter, and look to take price down to here, close 80%. Yeah, put my stop above here, and then let 20% run. All right, guys. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on those. And guys, yeah, if you've enjoyed this analysis, if everyone could please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, come and subscribe and join us. We would love to have you. And also, guys, don't forget all the cool things we do. We've got the free Discord channel, VIP Discord channel. We've got Simply Forex membership. We have mentorship program. So if you're interested in any of those things, come check it out in the video description. We're going to call it a day there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for all the questions. I'll see you again this time tomorrow. Adios, amigos.